I don't know what my life would look like without art in it.
You know, it's the feel of it. It gets in your blood.
I think art is important for all ages. I think it's kind of an instinctual thing with human beings to be creative.
That's one of the other really important things about art is it's communication. It's such an important part of how we express ourselves to one another.
So I started at Colorado School of Mines in 2020. My freshman year, I definitely felt like a lacking of art within myself. There was an art club that existed. It had just sort of like fallen dormant during COVID times. Then I ended up reaching out to Foothills. I was like, hey, like, would you take a handful of mine students to let us like paint in an area that you have or something like that? But then I brought in this partnership with Foothills. I have a mailing list now of like over 300 students. I would say at meetings we have like 30-ish students every Thursday night, and it's been really wonderful. It wouldn't be what it is today without Foothills.
Access to arts is really fundamental to our humanity. It promotes equity. It offers free programming that allows everyone to experience and enjoy the arts.
There are some populations that don't get as much of the arts, whether it be art, music, or dance, or PE, or those kinds of things in their school system. And so places like Foothills really helps to broaden children's horizons and maybe ignite a little passion into the arts.
Accessibility is at the heart of our mission here at Foothills. And so our new elevator in the Astor House, as well as now all of the classes are on the ground level, so people of all mobility can take classes.
These new classrooms are completely accessible. Be able to embrace that population and offer these classes to them.
I think the fact that we have free admission here means that young people can come in. They'll come in and they'll be like, oh, like, how much is admission? Like, is it okay if we just go? And I'm like, it's free admission. Welcome in, you can explore.
You don't have to plan on it or budget for it or whatever. If you happen to be downtown and you are walking by, you can just pop in. That just adds to more of the charm of Golden.
I was talking to somebody the other day in one of the shops who was like, oh my gosh, that's that place with the new ceramic studio, right? And I was like, yes, it is. It's open, you should take a class.
It's like a dream come true that we could actually offer this at Foothills. Just that working with your hands and with your mind, and that combination is so enriching. And that's what we're doing here.
This is the first time I've had a whole program in this beautiful classroom to work with, get to create some of our own classes and work with some of my favorite artists.
Foothills has grown quite a bit this past year. They have added a third class that they can run for each week, which makes more classes accessible to more kids. And I think that's just going to open more doors to expand. The Astor House is also located very close to Foothills, which allows us to take the camps there on foot. It's a nice little hike, and it's located in the heart of downtown Golden. It makes it readily accessible to not only people who are planning to go to the Astor House, but anybody who just might be out for a walk and out and about. It could be a stopping point just to say, hey, look at this.
The expansion of our abilities really is having like ripple effects across the whole town.
If you're thinking about being a potential supporter of Foothills Art Center, I've got 3 words for you. Just do it. They're a true community asset and worthy of your support. They're going to continue to foster empathy, social connection, economic prosperity, and civic engagement in our community.
You can make art in your home, but that's a totally different experience than making art within a community and within a community space. I think that an art center like this, it becomes something kind of magical.